welcome to the Carols of Christmas. Each day leading up to Christmas, I talk about a particular Christmas carol, explaining some of its history and background, and then finally I'll sing a verse of it for you. Some will be familiar and some probably not, but they all point us to the true reason for the season, our Savior Jesus Christ. My name is Michael D. Young, and today I will be talking about the holly and the ivy. This is the episode for December 15th. The carol is The Holly and the Ivy. So this carol is from the 17th or 18th century, combines two evergreen plants to discuss the symbolism behind the life of Jesus Christ. So this song is full of symbolism. It's really just all symbolism. Holly and ivy plants were used as decorations during the winter months long before Christmas became a holiday due to their evergreen nature that shows endurance through cold, dark times. So even before they were used as Christmas symbols, other traditions were using them as well during the winter months. At first, when these symbols were adopted by Christians as well, the early church leaders thought they were too pagan because they've been used by pagans. But they've been used by Romans specifically and other pagans in their celebrations, such as Saturnalia, a pagan festival to the god Saturn, around the same time that we celebrate Christmas today. So there's some evidence that this was the festival that was adopted by the Christian church to become Christmas. So the carol takes what used to be pagan symbols and puts a new Christian symbolism in them. So there's in each verse it talks about a different part of these plants. So the holly's white flower is talked about. It shows Mary and Jesus' purity. The holly's red berries symbolize Christ's redeeming blood. The holly's sharp prickle is a reference to Christ's crown of thorns. The holly's bitter bark was a reference to the bitter drink given Christ on the cross, or perhaps the bitter suffering of the atonement. The evergreen nature of these plants points to the renewal of life through Jesus Christ. So what's funny about this, it's called The Holly and the Ivy, but then most of the song actually just talks about the holly. The ivy is only mentioned in the first stanza, which shows that it was a holdover from an earlier song. And this song was called The Contest of the Holly and the Ivy, which was actually a song about a contest between men and women, holly being masculine and ivy being feminine. So holly and the ivy, a masculine symbol and a feminine symbol. The carol itself is anonymous, both the lyrics and the tune. They were not sure where they came from, but its tune is said to be over 1,000 years old. It was officially first published by Cecil Sharp in 1911. So there you have it, a song full of symbolism, and one that was first based on pagan traditions that became Christian traditions. And now I'll sing a verse of The Holly and the Ivy.
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, out of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun, and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir.
Thank you so much for listening. Merry Christmas, and may God bless us, everyone.